My name is Ermen. My pronouns are she, her. And I am that one gay person just so that the two straight guys in this podcast can slide a joke regarding this episode. And today we have, who do we have here?
Hey, it's me, Jordino. He, him. But I can never be him.
Damn.
I did say him.
You be like that.
The joke didn't land.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Practice, friend, practice.
So what's happening? What are we doing? Armando.
What are we doing? Well, you see, this month, well, technically, for this recording, I've come to that realization it's gonna be July, which, before July, is June. What happened in June? Well, there was Pride. So, since it is the end of that month of June, why not we should talk about what exactly happened in that month regarding Pride. Why not? We'll do a little, what you call it? A little insight about what Pride is. Yeah, a little recap.
A gay recap.
Gay cap. Nope.
No.
Alright, so before we start the episode or the topic itself, we'll just go around with the TMI. Did anything happen to you, Jordino? TMI.
Other than a car driving down the street being really loud, come on. Other than that monstrosity, I've had some job interviews, which have been okay.
Awesome.
I went to I actually found a really cheap place for good Chinese food, and it might be my go-to place from now on. It's $10 for 4 pounds of food, and I just take it home and have a feast. It's amazing. It's the greatest.
What do you order? Is it like those what are sweet and not sweet and sour? It's like sweet and spicy or something like that. Chicken.
We had white rice. You either have white rice or fried rice, but it's a lot of fried stuff, so just get the white rice. Then there's fried fish. There's I don't know what it is. It's just like red fried pork or something. It's good. It's good. And then a lot of Chinese broccoli. Like a lot of Chinese broccoli. Like a lot. Like they're really generous with their portions.
Do you know the video where the Chinese lady was just putting all of the food in this one container, and it's just fucking it's seeping out basically.
And then you have to use
That's what I can imagine.
Use an elastic band. That's what she had to use to close it.
Oh really?
And she closed it first, and then she opened it back up, found an empty space, and put more broccoli in there, and then closed it. It was amazing.
We could put one more.
Exactly.
Just fucking manhandles the containers, fucking punching it down. What you do when you're packing for your luggage for a trip. I'm exactly thinking.
Exactly.
Of how she,
just Tetris that stuff.
$10 though, really?
$10.
I feel there's a much cheaper one though. But then again, it's Vancouver. What am I expecting?
And it's a lot of food. Lots of food.
It's a lot of food, yeah.
It's it can feed maybe 3 of me, and I can eat a lot.
Oh.
Let me tell you, I can eat.
Have you ever tried a food competition, hot dog eating contest?
No, none of that. But I did. Finish a challenge at a restaurant before. They have eat this enormous meal and get your picture on the wall, stuff like that. It was a 6 patty burger with very large patties, but instead of a bun, it was a sub bread, and also a large fry. I did finish it, and I did feel like a brick after. Just a blob of gelatinous jelly, and I went for a run after that.
Bricks.
I did. It was terrible. The worst part about it is that they didn't even take my picture because the camera's broken.
Oh boo!
All the shade to Red Top in Winnipeg. I ate the 6 patty burger. You didn't take my picture. Do I got to eat another 6 patties to gain your recognition?
Bro, I was if I were to go to that place, I want to see that picture if it's still up there. But no, they don't have it apparently.
No,
What the hell?
They're being poopy heads, straight poopy heads.
They're being a sore loser. They knew that you won. They thought that you wouldn't win, and then they're like, man, oh,
Exactly,
the camera's
exactly.
dead.
They
Boo.
thought they didn't believe in me. The problem is that I didn't believe in them to begin with. Because come on, 6 patties. What is this? Child's play? Give me the 12 patties or die.
This is a rookie
These
move.
are rookie numbers,
Name
champ.
restaurant.
Have you ever done anything like that?
No. I have a. I'm not gonna try to sound like a picky, but I don't have like a large stomach.
I see, I see, I see.
I don't have much of an appetite. I feel like I've always never been that way as a kid. The only thing I could think of is play, play, play. So I never fucking eat.
I see, I see, I see.
So yeah, I would
Also,
want to
I have
though, but
beef
I
with
think
what?
like,
What happened?
huh, huh?
You, earlier, you were saying that I have beef with someone.
Oh yeah, it seems like you have beef with like cars in general.
Cars?
Yeah.
I'm confused. Where did that
I
come
don't know. It
from?
seems like there's like that. It's always gonna be honking at you.
Oh, like in the
There's
background of
even a story of
recordings.
yeah. Well, not just that in general.
Just in
You
general.
like posted a story about like a fucking car just honking at you.
I did? When was
Yeah, you
this?
uploaded. I don't know whether it was in the story or you like posted a reel.
Oh, was it? Oh, I think I know what you mean. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
It was where I found a golf
You know,
ball.
you get gamma, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah, yeah, man. That's how it is.
Sorry, I was like itching my eye and it felt good.
Oh, I thought you were like putting on a voice.
It's that kind of good itch, you know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah, the good itch. Opposed to
Yeah.
a bad itch. No one wants a
All
bad
right.
itch, or no, everyone wants a bad itch, but no one wants to be the bad itch. You know what? You catching my drift?
Yeah. It took me a while, but yeah.
I almost had to spell it out for you.
I know English.
Hablo no español. I mean, is that English? No hablo English.
Brother, did you just ask if Spanish is English?
What? I think I said something speak no Spanish, but then I meant to say no habla English.
Ah.
Yeah. See, I'm one with the community, as you can see.
He's inclusive.
I'm very
Right?
inclusive to every community, every single community, all the communities,
Community.
community.
What the hell do I even? What did I even do?
Yeah, what did you do, Herman?
This
How was your
way.
week? Because we've been a lot more
Honestly,
talkative this week, honestly. Like over the past
were
two
we?
weeks. I mean, we did more talking than we'd have done in the past 2 weeks or so.
Oh yeah, didn't? Oh yeah, this week.
Yeah.
Me and Jordan went out to a candlelight orchestra because apparently, like Jordan
Oh.
happened to have tickets for a Ghibli.
Oh, weren't you
Uh,
talking about this like months ago?
no. This happened a week ago. Either a week ago or even this week.
Like when you bought the tickets,
When
are you
oh,
talking about something completely different?
it was a different one. I'm not sure if I did like said it like vocally in public, but I did bought Stardew Valley tickets.
I
But
remember you
this is
told me
like for
that.
next year.
Yeah, I remember you telling
But
me
like
that.
for Jordan bought like tickets for this like candlelight. It's specifically just for like violin playing or like orchestra type,
Mm.
basically like classical music. And it just happened to be that they're playing like Ghibli movies, like Ghibli studio soundtracks, and so Jordan wanted to go. So I'm like, hell yeah, let's go there.
I see,
I
I
told him to
see.
dress up as the fucking ghost. He didn't dress up as the ghost.
Did he wear his sweatpants? Just kidding.
Yeah, the
No, he
typical
didn't.
Jordan fit.
Jordan fit. Let's see. Jordan wears a blue sweater and gray sweatpants.
Is it blue? I thought it was
I thought
black.
he has a blue sweater. I mean, I guess he also has a black sweater.
Think of the fugi that he has right now. Is exactly what he wore.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and then he dressed up as Howls from Howl's Moving Castle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Precisely,
And
precisely.
the whole concert of it, it was just like me and Jordan trying to figure out what movie it came from and shit. And I think it happened to be like when they did the event, it happened to be in a hotel, Fort Gary Hotel. We wanted to like explore the hotel to do like an elevator game, but I felt like we are gonna get in trouble, so we didn't go.
Maybe the what's it called? The whole being banned from someplace is in the Jordan gene, just the Jordan
Yeah,
name.
I feel like I'm gonna get cursed, and I don't want that because the thing is, I want to rent like a room there to do it. But since I'm not like exactly authorized
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and not really booked a
You're
room,
an illegal. Yeah,
I'm an illegal.
you're in that moment, in that instance, you were an illegal, super illegal. Let me tell you, it was crazy.
I don't have that green card yet,
Yeah,
but I
no,
will
no,
get
no.
it
I almost
eventually.
called the, and by green card, of course, she means the hotel key. You know,
The
the
hotel
card.
key,
Yeah, the
yeah,
card they
the
give
hotel
you.
key.
Yeah, and I almost had to call the hotel staff or as a like
The
the
manager.
manager.
Is
You
it the
know,
manager?
call the manager because we're missing ice. You know, call the manager for
Yeah.
some
You
ice.
you always have to ask ICE anyways in
Yeah, yeah, I
the
have to call for
room.
ice for this illegal.
All right. I think that is enough for TMI. Thank you very much for this awesome time. We
Time.
shall jump into the main topic of this episode, and that is Pride. You see, Pride has been celebrated in the year of June in every part of the world and is still being celebrated by like newer countries. What am I saying newer countries? Countries that never like celebrated it,
Yeah,
but
yeah, yeah, yeah.
basically, and are now celebrating it. So whether that will be in Canada or like in Australia or even Thailand. My goodness, I Thailand is extremely like heavy when it comes to like gay, call it gay television. It's ridiculous.
Really?
Anyways, yeah, there's a lot of BLs and GLs there, which I didn't even know, but it's very rich there.
GL. Okay, this might expose me as a straight, but when you said GL, I I
Exposed.
I
Yes.
did think of Green Lantern. It was like boy
Okay,
love
when you
and
think
Green
of D&D, what do you
Lanterns.
think of?
D&D,
Yeah.
Dungeons and
Yeah.
Dragons.
Ah! I think of Do Not Disturb.
What is that an acronym?
There's different like meanings depending on like different people. For you, D&D is like the Dungeon and Dragon,
Yeah,
right?
because we
So
played
for other
Dungeons.
people, they're gonna think of like Do Not Disturb
I guess if it's like
as
a
a
40-year-old mother, yeah, who knows nothing about Dungeons and Dragons, who's not hip with the times.
the normies versus the
Exactly,
yep.
exactly. Green Lantern all the way. I love
Green.
Green
But what
Lantern.
do you think about BL then?
I
Blood
immediately did
Lantern.
think
Oh,
of Boys
freaking.
Love, so
Of course, the very well known category of genre regarding LGBTQ: boy love and Green
Green
Lantern.
Lantern. I love Green Lantern, bro. Like, you walk
Are
into
you
a
even part of the LGBTQIA plus if you don't even know Green Lantern?
you, you call yourself an ally. You can't even say the oath, the Green Lantern oath. You do not have the will. Let me tell you. Get out of my sight. Go to the Yellow Lanterns. Go now.
Well, anyways, it does beg the question as to why Pride exists, correct? Why is it in the month of June? And this ignorantic people that ask, why are there no straight prides? The crazy part is that it happened during middle school when I heard it. It is one like bunch of my friends who ask it. And I'm like, that you sound stupid. You guys sound stupid. But anyways, we shall head back all the way back to even before Pride even existed. So, the question is do you really think that gay people existed before it was like a known word?
Were you asking me, or is
Do
this
you think
rhetorical?
straight man? Yo, you're the only straight man here. So,
The only point of reference here. Of course, yeah.
what do you think is the example of like a gay icon? I guess back in the days, even
Achilles.
before it was like Achilles?
Achilles.
Really?
Don't tell me Achilles was straight. Don't tell him that was his friend. Them just lovers. Him and his friend. I
I
forget his
know
name.
Hamilton and that one dude. I forget who
I
it
don't think
is, but
Hamilton was gay, but I know for sure.
a lot of people are like suspecting that like him and this like one person had like a something going on.
Oh, I
Really
see.
like
I
concluded
see.
to it. Yeah, before he ended up. Well, actually, he was already married to Eliza.
Exactly.
Anyways, so obviously, yeah, there are heroes, actors, actresses, and even goddesses who identify themselves as more than they could express themselves as. One, for example, two spirits. They do have, they do identify themselves as more than one. One thing I also found out in my country, there's something called Baybalan. I'm not even sure if that's the correct way. Correct me if I'm wrong, but they are a shaman of femininity. They had such a huge important role in I guess like before patriarchy they're more what's a how do you freaking pronounce that, matriarchal mate
I mean, that sounds right. Matriarchal. The matriarchy.
yeah, matriarchal, so they are like the most, they're like the highest role basically before first contact in the Philippines. And by Balan, I'm so sorry, by Balan also like is like a bit more two spirited as well. So yeah, it was all like this basically until the 20th century, where differences became like a threat to social norms. Of course, it's the 20th century that happened. So, in the early 1950s and 1960s, a law was used to criminalize any homosexual activity. I was about to say homosexual. It's a crime.
Homosexual. No,
Okay,
no, no.
so
Homo.
yeah, you can't have homosexual activity in the public. We can't be
No, no,
doing
no.
that. So such punishment would go from like a heavy fine, imprisonment, to an extreme torture like shock therapy and lobotomy. I should be laughing right now, but it's not. Basically, like the offense was called sodomy, which honestly defines sodomy. Jordan, you're my Google. Define sodomy.
Okay, one second. Uh, as a person raised in the as an evangelical Christian, in at least in that area I was raised in, I know Sodom was what's it called, a town in Palestine that was
Oh,
that was like, oh, it relates to anal or oral intercourse.
huh?
Yeah, but Sodom was a city in biblical times that was for some reason,
Yeah.
I think, destroyed. Yeah, either one was destroyed. I forgot which one. It was either Gomorrah, or Sodom that was destroyed for like being too bad or something, and turned into salt. I forget, but anal or oral intercourse. That's what sodomy is.
Oh,
Yeah,
I guess that makes sense why it became like an offense
yeah. Clutching
in the
glizzies with the homies is
1950s.
not cool in that time.
Yeah. Especially the extreme and disgusting hand holding. How lewd.
Get rid of those throat
Well, you
goats now.
see, do you think there's like a word called throat goat? Like people call themselves the throat goat back in the 1950s?
I want to know. I need to know now.
And I need to know their number.
I want to know, and you know what? Just send me their info for like
Send them
research.
my way. You know where to find me.
Exactly, exactly.
Well, okay, continuing on. So, most of these occur during raids at bars and clubs that LGBTQ would hold, most of which is located at the home of Greenwich Village in New York City. Sounding familiar? Specifically at Christopher Street. Sounding more familiar? Well, you see, it was the home for LGBTQIA+, a safe haven to express their true identity without discrimination. Amongst these neighbors was a place called Stonewall Inn, a gay bar made by, this is surprising me too, the mafias, mainly to sell overpriced drinks as well as extorting people who attended the gay bar, basically, to being like blackmailing them to pay them
Mm-hmm.
a protection fee, basically. Otherwise, they will out them, which could risk their career, risk the family connection, yada yada yada. Can you believe mafias? I think that's where the alphabet mafia came from as well. Maybe not.
I
Not
don't.
so sure.
I'm not sure, but I know. I remember researching. Oh, I can't talk right now. I remember researching that
Research.
last year about how the Stonewall Inn was run by the mafia, and a lot of other places were actually, a lot of gay bars were run by the mafia because it was easy to extort that group of people, but also
Yeah.
because once you establish a gay bar, more gay people will eventually start just coming around, and it's a good business. So it's a very it's a bad relationship, and uh, just screw you, mafia.
Yeah, do it to him. Do it to him, Jordino.
I'm calling out the mafia right now.
Alright, continuing on. As we said before, Stonewall Inn was one of the known gay bars for like young gay men or women, maybe. I'm not exactly sure if it was recorded, but specifically for the gays to hang out, to drink, place to escape from society. Though it didn't stop police from raiding and arresting not only gay men who are probably just the customer, but also drag queens and also bartenders that worked in the Stonewall Inn. So, because of those raids, in June 28, 1969, also from today, we are recording, what is the date?
It is June
June.
19th.
Yeah, so for after this episode, basically, in about 3 days of this episode, June 28th is happening. So June 28th, 1969, when things change. This is the date basically where everything changed for the LGBTQ community. It was a typical police raid one time, arresting and kicking people out of the bar, when suddenly a spark of resistance happened amongst the peer to fight back against the NYPD, which led to violence within the street of Christopher. Why did I say it like that? Christopher Street.
The
So
Street
there
of
were
Christopher.
people who ended up barricading themselves in the bar. There were bottles thrown, fires erupting. I'm not. I didn't get the chance to like research this, but I remember someone admitting that they were the one who started the fight by throwing something. I'm not sure if it was like a brick or a bottle that they ended up throwing to the cops that ended up causing like this huge eruption that happened. But this very day has given the people a determination to be equal, basically. A spark of determination. And the riot, from what I've seen, lasted for about 6 days straight from June 28th to July 3rd. Am I correct, straight man? I'm asking straight.
my my token straight man right now. Is that what this is? Also, but while I research
You,
that, I believe it. I hear some accounts that it was a brick that was thrown, but there's a lot of people who are claiming that claiming to be the first person to throw. Like, there's a lot of people who are claiming, a lot of people pointing fingers. There isn't any like concrete evidence about who exactly threw the first brick,
yeah, it's kind of a bit hard as well.
but
A lot of people have ended up like coming up with themselves. There's different people who like witness different things, different perspectives.
mhm.
So I guess it is gonna be a bit of a blur of who started who.
And the date of the actual riots lasted from June 28th to July 3rd.
What,
So
do you think I was wrong? What's
is
up?
that what you said? You were asking me something.
Yeah, I said June 28th to July 3rd. Yeah,
What would you ask me?
1960. No, I was just like reconfirming everything, basically.
Oh, then I'm confirming that you are right.
Thank you, straight man. You will have my token.
You're welcome,
You can say the
lesbian.
F word now. Anyways. Well, I think from what I remember, this was called the Stonewall Uprising. So the turn up event has helped encourage people to march and to commemorate, to demonstrate, but also to raise a consciousness of participating homosexual to develop courage, feelings of dignity and self worth, said by Foster Junison Jr. Before we
Whoa.
start with the Pride Parade itself, we'll go back just a tad little bit. This part I called the movement of silence. You see, before the Stonewall Uprising, there were a small organization of gay right groups operating within the shadows. Most of these organizations emerged after World War II. Many believed it was around the 1950s and 1951. Basically, right after they also like put the law of sodomy. Did you want to say something, Jordino?
Hmm?
I
What? No.
heard something.
No, I'm okay. Straight man, fine. Straight man, good.
Straight man is okay. So there were many like organization basically, but I'll narrow down like the well known one, and two of those is called the I'm gonna butcher this. I'm so sorry. Matachine Society. Let's see how to pronounce it, shall we?
How do you spell it?
Maratine.
What? Madagascar?
I'll send you how to
Dibba dibba dibba. Biddy.
pronounce this straight man.
Hitty bitty bit.
It's on the chat.
Hitty bitty bitty bit. Hitty bit. Hold on, let me get to the. It's in the chat. Yeah, how do you pronounce it? Okay, T's. Matachina? Matachina? Matachine?
China.
I'm not saying
Trump, chill
China.
out.
I'm saying China. How do you pronounce? Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce that.
Matachine.
Matachine?
Yeah. Alright. Go back to the topic. My apologies, everybody. So one of the organization was called Matachine Society, a secret organization in Los Angeles around in the 1950s, basically like right after the World War One. I think they were like one of the first people who like form an organization regarding gay rights. So it was founded by this is from my research, by the way, communist organization Harry Hay and other whoever you're right, this is funny, and other leftists included Bob Hoole, Chuck Rowland, Dale Jennings, Conrad Stevens, James Gruber, and Rudy Gernrich. I'm so sorry. Gernrich. Straight man pronounce this.
Jeez. Just a bunch of leftists, let me tell you. Hold on, let me find it. You just sent it to the thing. Gernreich?
Yes. Gernreich?
Probably.
Rudy Gernreich. Maybe. We're sorry. So yeah, basically they're like a secret organization for gay rights, gay movements.
What? They're
Okay.
gay?
And they're leftist and a communist.
Oh, somebody call the police.
Somebody call NYPD. Why are they so focused on the Stonewall Inn when we have this?
We have gay communists. Gay communists from Austria, no less. Do you know who else was from Austria? That's right.
Say it.
Do you not know? Or
No. I guess I'm not that gay enough to know what the hell.
the big H was gonna make
Oh!
that joke. Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah.
Anyways, the other organization that I did a TED research is called the Daughter of Bilitis. I literally like research how to pronounce it and I still fuck it up. Hold on.
Daughter of
Ability.
Bilitis.
Abilities. Abilities.
Bilitis. Bilitis.
Abilities. Ability. God damn it, YouTube. I
D.O.B.
just need
Daughter
to
of
know.
Bilitis. I'm gonna say Bilitis.
It is right, yeah. Abilities. Thank you, straight man. Another token.
You're welcome,
2F.
lesbian.
2F pass.
I get 2F pass? Yeah, I'm gonna use them sparingly.
So, the Daughter of Bilitis was founded around 1955 in San Francisco. So, Rosalie Rose, quote unquote, Bamberger, a Filipino working class woman, wanted to make a private social group for lesbians to socialize and have a sanctuary for fellow lesbians during a time when they never had access to be themselves. These social clubs were named Daughter of Bilitis, DOB, which was named after a poem written by Pierre Louis, song, which is the Song of Bilitis. Bilitis? I'm sorry, Bilitis. In context, the Song of Bilitis is an erotic lesbian poem. Sorry. Lesbian poem. It's an erotic lesbian poem.
I get it. I'm not here to kink shame you, Ermen, but come on
I'm
now.
auto-correcting my
We're
brain
talking
for some
about
reason.
history. Get with the page, my second favorite lesbian. Come on.
I'm brought down to the tier. I'm the second best now.
My second favorite lesbian, right after Jordan. Jordan's my first favorite lesbian. Congratulations, Jordan.
So the first member was held in Bamberger's home with her lovely partner Rosemary sleeping. I'm sorry I'm butchering people's name. Anyways, the member who attended were the couples, Del Martin and Phyllis Lyon. I'm gonna keep saying sorry for people that I am mispronouncing. Marcia Foster and her partner June. I forgot to put the last name, I'm sorry. And Noni Frey and her partner Mary. So all of these couples are the founders of the DOB. Basically the Daughter of Blit. Nobilities. Oh my god. So Del Martin was the president, Noni Frey as the vice president. Phililis? What the hell? Did I wrote that wrong? I'm so sorry. As the secretary, Rosemary as the treasurer, Marcia as the trustee. Rose, Mary were the legal committee. So the reason why Del Martin was like the president instead of Rose, Del Martin has done so many numerous activism towards the gay rights, like the Ladder magazine. It's a magazine. I didn't get the chance to research about it, but it's probably a good magazine. Yep. And amongst these organization for gay rights, there's one that basically has brought all of the organization together, and it's called Eastern Regional Conference of Homophile Organization, known as ERCO, which was initially ECHO. It was formed in 1962 as an organization of East Coast homophile groups. And before the march, they would usually do a march called an annual Reminder Day picket. So it's like a peaceful protest, basically, for gay rights. And so ERCO, as I said, organized the picket, the annual Reminder Day picket. But since the event, like the year after the event in Stonewall, they decided to shift their focus to commemorate the event, which now they called it Christopher Street Liberation Day. And during that, there were about like a total of 3,000 to 5,000 participants, most of which came from an organization for gay rights movement that includes like DOB, Mattachine, oh, I'm sorry, Mattachine Society, and many more. Like, there are so many hidden ones under the rug, and they kept it hidden very well, only after the first march. And with that first successful march, the march eventually changed its name to the Gay Pride. Yeah, oh my god, the Gay Pride Parade, though it was initially called the Gay Power, according to Craig Schoonmaker. Fucking hell yeah,
That
of a
sounds
last
right.
name.
Shoemaker.
Schoonmaker. So, in quotation, Craig says, "Oh my god, Craig,
Whoa!
there's..." Craig, I didn't know you're gay. Anyways, there, in quotation, he said there's very little chance for people in the world to have power. People did not have power then. Even now, we only have some. But anyone can have pride in themselves, and that would make them happier as people and produce the movement likely to produce change. And that's the reason why it's called Pride instead of Gay Power. So to this current years, Pride has been celebrated or now being celebrated from not only larger cities but also places that did not exactly understood Pride itself, but are now making progress. And but those progress also has its own differences amongst people. There is still like a grown hate towards it, but so no matter how you see Pride, it will always be a glimpse of hope for people who aren't able to or are not ready to come out of the closet just yet. Don't worry, there is always more years to come and celebrate Pride with everybody. And that is the conclusion of the history. What did you learn, straight man? I'm gonna give you a token.
Well, last year I did do a lot of research on this, but I didn't know about the DOB or uh, the guy whose name we couldn't remember.
There were so many names, and I like butchered, I think, every single one.
Yeah, Rudy Gernreich. I didn't know about the DOB, so I learned
Yeah,
that.
I thought the DOB was like a song. Well, I guess technically, yeah, because they were inspired from like a poem, which is a song of abilities. But I didn't know it was like an organization itself. No, yeah, there were so many like many things that I unpacked that I ended up learning a few things as well. Maybe there is so many more that I haven't learned yet, and I'm willing to know about it more. So there goes the information. Straight man.
Straight man. Here.
We will be doing a little fun mini game
Oh dear.
regarding of this main episode. And my question to you, straight man, how well is your gaydar?
How well is my gaydar? Not working very well. I must say.
I can attest that. I have witnessed it happen, and
Yes.
yeah. So for the regular people out here, what is exactly gaydar? Well, the term is used to detect or have the ability to identify a person who is part of the LGBTQIA+. Are we ready? Are you ready, straight man?
Straight man ready.
I'm gonna give you a few tests. If you'll be able to identify who is gay, who's not. But before we start, fellow listeners, I'm gonna give you guys a disclaimer. Everything that we said here is mainly just for funs. Every stereotype that we say is mainly just for fun. Do not take it seriously. Anyone can wear or act a certain way, whatever they want, but don't ever stereotype them in something that is what we said in this episode. Alright? Alright. We'll start. I'll give you a few rules. So, there's going to be 3 rounds, and there are going to be 3 participants. And among those participants are gay. Do you know Jubilee, the
Jubilee.
YouTube channel?
Oh yes, I do. Yeah.
Have you seen those episodes of like, can you identify the odd person out type of
A
episodes?
couple of them, not a lot though.
Well, we'll be doing that.
Oh dear.
So, I'm gonna bring a group of people. I will describe to you about these said group of people. So, imagine there are 3 people in front of you, and they're wearing a certain outfit. So, contestant number 1 is wearing a plaid. Contestant number 2 is wearing a wife beater, and contestant number 3 is wearing a corduroy. Amongst these 3 people, who do you think is gay? I don't wanna. I don't wanna answer.
Wait, how do you spell corduroy? I want to see how it looks. Corduroy.
CORDUROY.
I lost you at D.
DUROY.
Corduroy. Oh, it's like that jacket. Okay.
Yeah.
So we got plaid. Depends. They could be a lesbian. 2 wife beater. I feel like it's like southern gay. we're talking like Miami. Could be that. Miami or California. And corduroy. That's like a New York bisexual. I'm feeling. But which one of them is like homosexual, gay, boy love?
Who am this amongst them homosexual? Amongst these 3.
I'm gonna say the corduroy.
The corduroy? Is it the corduroy? The answer is booey. It's wrong.
What? Who's the gay one?
You said it yourself. The plaid.
I said plaid was lesbian.
Yeah, I'm talking about everything that is gay. Not just
Okay.
lesbian.
Oh, I see.
You know,
I
like
see.
the umbrella term, basically. Umbrella term.
Oh, okay. So as long
Don't just think of a man. Okay, chill out, straight man. You get it.
I'm just so used to the patriarchy. I'm sorry.
So you said it yourself. Plaid is kind of like an indication of a gay. I myself, what was I like in high school? I wore plaid a lot. I didn't even know that it was like an indication until I found out it was. And then at that time, I was like still bi, so I was like, maybe if I wore plaid, they'll know. It didn't. No one fucking knew because like there's like other people that wore plaid,
Hello.
not because of that. One of them is Jordino.
I'm like plaid's my thing. Like I wear it like all the
it is
time.
this thing. Yeah.
I'm wearing it right now, actually. So I am known for my plaid.
Yep. And many other more. Also, straight man. I'm disappointed.
What?
You yourself, who vocalized about plaid and still can identify that one gay one, disappointing.
I was
I'm
thinking
taking
of
away
like
your one token.
maybe I was thinking to geography, like because Miami feels like the type of gay people there would wear lots of more thinner clothes, so a tank top seemed super into it, or like
It's a
California.
wife beater though. Wife beater,
A
brother.
wife beater
Not tank top.
specifically. If you
Yeah.
okay, I was picturing like a tank top. So wife beater like the okay, that doesn't seem gay at all.
Imagine
That
a
seems
wife
like,
beater wearing a tank top. I can fix him. Anyways,
Oh dear.
round 2. All right, round 2. There are 3 people standing in front of you, and they have something like an accessory. And contestant number 1 is wearing a Bass Pro hat. Contestant number 2 has a tactical multi-tool. Sorry, tactical multi-tool. And contestant number 3 has a carabiner. Do you know what a carabiner is, straight man?
I think so. Yeah.
Good. So, which among these three is gay?
So these are all very blue collar things.
Yep.
The carabiner kind of being like
But
a
which
mountain
one would
climber.
tickle each one's butt?
I'll
Why
say
do I say
I've
it like
never
that?
seen I never seen someone who looks remotely gay at a Bass Pro Shop. Not even remote. There might be there. They might be there, but if you buy something like a Bass Pro hat, unless it's ironically, then I don't see them wearing it. Tool belt. Where you say not tool belt, you said
No, no, a
multi
tactical
tool.
multi-tool. You know, like the ones that you could just like take out. There's like a knife. There's a screw. There's a corkscrew.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Unless you're like you go camping a lot. Again, I
But
don't
do gay
see.
people hike?
Yeah,
Do you
yeah.
think the gays want to go camping?
A very specific type of gay. I've met them here, let me tell you. And I guess the carabiner, like the just the carabiner, just like the hook, or like rope included.
Maybe there's like other things in there. Like the only thing you're just like focusing on is the carabiner itself, but it probably has other like knickknacks on it.
Okay, okay. Carabiner seems a lot like super. I want to say industrial. It feels industrial, and when I think of industrial, I don't think particularly straight. I just think like, you know, free flowing, non-binary. So maybe I'm gonna say the carabiner is the gay in the situation.
Wow. Look at you, straight man. Another point for
Whoa.
you. In fact, carabiner are like a good indication for lesbians and queer community. I think I'm not exactly sure. It's mainly for like mask who uses it mainly just for like the convenience of it. We don't really carry purses. That's all I gotta say. And the carabiner is like a good usage to carry things. And the thing is, even before high school, and I didn't even know that I was like gay, I've been having carabiners. I've used it mainly because I don't want to carry a bag. And then I found out it's an indication, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm doing the right thing. It just never existed
You were there.
beforehand.
It was preset.
Crazy. Yeah, also the other thing about like carabiners, there's like a subtle indication that if you put the carabiner on the left side of like, like the thing for your belt, you're the top. And then if you put it on the
Oh.
right, you're the bottom. Like you prefer being a bottom. I put it on my right because I like it there. Not because I'm a bottom. What the hell?
So I like looking at these like signals that people like put on their
Yeah.
body or yard, because it's fun to see like what people are trying to get out into the world. Like pineapples. You've heard of pineapples before, right? Like
I have, but I never really understood it.
it's for swingers. So
Oh.
someone open to like entering someone else's relationship for a night. So like say I'm a swinger, so I'm gonna put a pineapple on my front yard, like a picture of a pineapple, and just have someone come over. I don't know, or in your shopping cart, just hold the pineapple and like,
So funny.
I'm gonna go find a couple. Now me, I
Wait,
love pineapples.
is it in like in which country is it? Like I know it's in like the south side of America. Maybe not in like the southern area. I'm not sure. Where is that? Where is that usually indicate?
The pineapple.
Yeah.
I've heard it in America, honestly.
I thought it was just like in Mexico.
I've heard it in the U.S.
Oh. Maybe it spread. It definitely spread around.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, there is already like even like rings. Like if you put like a ring on a specific finger, there's like an indication that
Yeah,
there it is.
I
You're
heard of that.
that. Yeah, so if I put it in my cock, I'm just kidding.
Oh dear.
Will they notice?
Depends on what you're wearing, I guess.
All right, good for you. Count a 1 out of 3. That's not that bad, straight man. I think you just need a little polishing on your gaydars.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll go for the last one, round 3. Again, there are 3 people, but this time you notice something on their hair. Contestant number 1 is wearing a wolf cut, or what they call a modern mullet, I think. And the second participant is wearing, not wearing, what do you call it? Has a Birkin bangs. Don't know what that is either, but I've seen it and it looks good. And the third one has a haircut called shag. Which one amongst these 3 is could be considered gay?
A haircut called shag. Hmm. I've heard of the wolf cut. That seems either no in between. Either a Kyle or what's her name? What's her name from not Harry Potter. But she's like a notorious lesbian. I forget
I
her
don't know
name.
why I just immediately think of Renee.
Renee? Who's Renee?
I forgot. I forget, but I know
forgot.
she's like a well-known gay. Anyways, this is the Birkin bangs. Just in case you don't know what it look like.
Let me see. Oh, we're talking like Sandra
then-
Bullock.
And then the shag, basically, I think you know a shag.
I feel like shag is just unkempt
both.
hair. Unkempt.
I thought you said uncunt hair. I'm like, damn.
That
like a
too, okay. Unkempt hair. So shag, which also means intercourse in slang.
Okay.
I just wanted to point
I'm
it out.
learning too, I guess.
I think it's a British slang.
Shaggity.
Exactly. So if you go to British and say, I'd fancy a shag, you're like, oh,
I'll carry
well
myself a pineapple and call people shag.
then. Just say shag, and be like, oh, I guess, sure, why not? It's a Sunday. So
I was about to head him a cup of tea. Why not?
wolf cut does seem extremely lesbian. Let me tell you. Let me tell you.
That
Lesbian
there, with the wolf cut, that's gay. Right there.
That's gay right there. Oh dear.
What do you think? You believe it's the wolf cut?
I guess so. Yeah. Because I don't know, that the bang seems very straight to me. But I do know
The bangs are banging.
I do know a lesbian with bangs though.
Damn.
Oh no.
He's thinking of a history. Oh wait, there's a lesbian that does have a bang.
I know a lesbian with bangs. Oh,
But
wolf
like
cut.
the Birkin bangs?
Exactly that haircut you just sent.
Oh, exactly.
Yeah, that haircut. There's a lesbian. I know the person like that, and they are a lesbian. But wolf cut seems gay,
I know.
and the shag just seems kind of unkempt, as they said. Oh.
Uncunt.
I'm gonna, I'm gonna eliminate the shag. No shag.
No shag.
Now, bangs or wolf cut, which is more lesbian to me.
He's like thinking of all of his like group friends.
Because I've seen
one,
them.
Gay number 1, gay number 2.
You know what? I'm gonna say wolf cut seems just a tad bit, just a tiny bit more straight. I'm gonna say that. I don't know what it is about it.
Oh.
I don't know what it is about it. It seems like almost trying too hard. Wolf cut seems trying a bit too hard. But the bangs, it seems like
bangs?
it's like It feels like you're just letting nature go its path. So you're following kind of like your own nature of being gay. So I'm going to say the bangs. Final
So the
answer, Steve.
bangs. Final answer. Well, honestly, I'm impressed with how you describe each and every one, but you are wrong.
It was the wolf cut, wasn't it?
Honestly, commonly, this is just common. I honestly like all of those three could be gay, but the common one amongst these three is the shag. It's mainly
Shag.
like the short hair, like short length type hair is what
Really?
like gays would tend to like lean towards.
I'm searching it up. Searching it up.
Like mainly like the queer community, lesbians. I'm not sure about the gay man though. I'm not sure, but maybe there are indication that that is like
I'm seeing
something
some
that.
gay men, and they look like the Beatles from the early 70s.
And I
This
think the
just looks like
Beatles are.
this just looks like hairstyles from the 70s.
Yeah, basically, but it's just like a little bit more
I'm
modernized.
seeing Rihanna.
Okay, I'm losing the straight man, y'all. Well, honestly, like what you said with the wolf cut, it is like it's not so gay, but like there are people who adopted it mainly because of like the trend. I'm not entirely sure if it was claimed by gay community and then eventually was like adopted amongst like everyone else. But yeah, wolf cut, it's like a an in between. Cause like for me, in my own experience, I've seen a wolf cut, but I see them walking with their boyfriends. I thought I got the chance, but no, no, they're with their man.
If I seen
I'm
what a
happy for
shag
you.
haircut looks like, I might have picked it. Zendaya?
I'm losing him again. And the Birkin bangs, honestly, maybe like for like femme gays, like they're a bit more like feminine. Most likely they are gonna like have that as a hairstyle, because for like the top one and top two, it's like maybe more masculine, queer, gender fluid type of thing.
I actually
And as for
haven't
like the
met
middle, it's more feminine.
much shag haircuts. I've met more Birkin bangs. I haven't met any
Clearly, you
wolf
don't go to
cuts.
Starbucks. You know, at Starbucks, you've seen
I,
quite a
ha-
lot.
I haven't been to Starbucks in like a couple months.
Yeah.
In a while. In a while. Talking about all this like this Pride Month stuff, but like, why are we talking about lions?
Huh?
Like, I thought this is. I thought we were supposed to be talking about lions.
What are you talking about? Lions.
Because, like, a pack of lions is called a pride. So
Oh.
I brought,
Oh,
like,
I
so much lion
oh.
facts, and nothing is. We're not talking about lions, so I guess.
I mean, isn't there like a little indication of the pride being part of the, like same thing that has how penguins are like adopted, like
There are gay
an
penguins.
egg
There
and
are
two
gay
gay
penguins.
penguins. Yeah, yeah, like that. They're adopting like an
There
abandoned
is
egg.
gayness in culture, like how I I did that one. Not I didn't do a paper on it, but I wrote down an idea of femboyism in nature. How
Huh?
specifically some species will cosplay or use pheromones to disguise
Oh
themselves
god.
as female in order
Oh.
for them to
Oh.
gain an upper hand. Like I forget, I think it was snakes, garter snakes
Oh yeah.
specifically. If
They use it for warmth.
yeah. So because like if they're like, oh man, I'm still cold and I can't do anything, they'll start seeping out female pheromones, and then all
He
the
just
males would be
wants to
like,
have like
whoa,
cuddles with the homies, by giving out pheromones.
and then they'll get into a breed ball and try to breed with him. You ever see a breed ball? You ever been to the snake pits in Manitoba?
There is a snake pit in Manitoba.
There is like a huge pit full of snakes.
Can you jump in it?
I guess so, but then you'd be jumping into the breed ball. I don't
That's
know
the whole point.
do you want to join the breed ball?
I'll find the one that's trying to release the pheromones.
Exactly. Find this snake that's tricking everyone else. Like, why? Let me join the breed ball.
I'll get to him first. Move.
Exactly. So I got 1 out of 3 correct. But I used my logic somewhere else. I used logic for the third one, and I went too hard in the logic. I used my own evidence in my own life too much.
I mean, yeah, it's a bit harder on like the third one. So
should have been more
it's
cliche.
like, yeah, half. You should have been more stereotypical. No.
I should have been thinking more homophobic. Honestly.
You should have think right.
I'm too good of
instead of being a left.
I'm too good of an ally. I was like, you know what? Anyone can be gay, but I should have been more stereotypical. I should have said gay right away.
All right. That concludes this episode. I hope you guys enjoy Pride. If you do celebrate Pride, I hope you're doing okay. What am I saying? I don't know. I'm just yapping. And for good old straight man here, he has 2 tokens. And those 2 tokens, spend it wisely.
Yeah, I'm going to use one during an interview.
Do it in one of your, in one of your jobs. I was like, oh yeah, I got the token.
I got a token, that'll be great. I can use it whenever I want against any customer.
I forgot how to do outro. I will see you guys again soon. Bye-bye.
No, that's...
Fuck!
That's all the time we got this week, folks. Let's talk again sometime. See ya.
I was technically correct. Bye!